Hello, everyone. Is it working? Do you hear me? Let me see. Okay, it works. Welcome, everyone, to the annual VimJoyer stream test, where we see if the stream is working and chat, I guess. This is the first one where I will have my code editor pulled up because previous time we had Hollow Knight. This time we are streaming NixOS. We are streaming code. Yay! Oh wow, there's so many people. That's crazy. And everyone hears me. Wow. This is actually crazy. Every time I start the stream, it's insane. I mean, it's the second time. Whatever. Let me just see if the OBS is capturing everything correctly. Okay, seems like everything works. This time I'm in a smaller room, so the sound should be a little bit better than the previous time. Oh man, I'm nervous. So many comments, that's crazy. Yeah, OBS is working on NixOS. It's like one-line thing. I just got the package installed, and that's it. VimJoyer, what is your opinion on people who is new to Linux? I mean, everyone was new to Linux once. I started using Linux like 5 years ago, so my journey has been pretty short. I mean, it's not over, but do you still use Flatpak? No, I'm actually not using Flatpak anymore. I did use it before when what was I using? Let me try to remember. I think it was for bottles, I think, because there was this controversy with the bottles developer. I think he wanted everyone to use Flatpak, so I was using Flatpak, but I'm just not really using bottles anymore because I'm just playing everything through Steam. All right. And just let me know, guys, if the code editor is working. Does it move, right? Do you see the movement? Because I only have one screen right now, so I'm not able to monitor uh, OBS and code editor at the same time. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. There's a small delay, so I see that it's working. I see a lot of familiar faces in the comment section. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so let me just see if I can put the chat on my phone real quick so I can read everything in real time. Oh wow, Proton Mail sent me a message that my channel is streaming. Wow, I didn't know about that. Thank you, Proton Mail. Let me see. VimJoyer. There it is. 41 people watching. Wow, that's insane. 59? That's like way more people than I know IRL, guys. That's crazy. Okay, just give me a second. All right, I think now I can read anything. Let me answer some next questions real quick. What's your favorite VM or DE? Right now I'm using Neri, but I think my favorite one, if we only count desktop environments, then it must be GNOME, because GNOME is just very smooth and nice. Every time I used KDE, it feels more like a do-it-yourself experience where you have to tweak it, where you have to change it, and with GNOME it's just, you get a very nice base with which you can immediately work with, so I like GNOME. But if we're talking window managers, that's of course probably Awesome VM. Yeah, I love Awesome VM. Awesome is awesome. If Awesome was on Wayland, I would still use Awesome, but otherwise, I'm currently using Neri, so it's also good. Next question. Have you considered using Neri? Yeah, I'm using Neri. Hyperland is great, yeah. But Neri is just, you know why I use Neri? It's just primarily because Neri is more performant. When I was using Hyperland, it was eating my battery like crazy. Where do you live right? I'm in Ukraine. So if we stream for long enough, you will hear some missiles. Oh, just joking, just kidding. They are only shooting at night. Never mind. Okay, question next. Just wanted to say thanks in person. Oh, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining in. That's crazy. 74 people, guys. That's just insane. What the hell? We didn't have so many people on the last stream. Last one was like 20 people, I think. So many questions. Um Let me read some more comments. Could you say advantage of flake parts based disco versus NixOS module? Um Uh, well, I think actually, you know what? I have a Disco module in Flake parts right now. So if I open my configuration on NixOS modules, hosts main Disco, I have it here. But you know what? I actually haven't used it yet because I didn't have to reinstall NixOS on this machine. This machine, I mean, the SSD from this machine, it was on my laptop before. So, like 3 years ago, I installed it on my laptop, or 2 years ago. Yeah, like 2 years ago, I installed it on my laptop with impermanence and everything. And then I just moved it to my other PC, completely different architecture and everything. You know, I had AMD before, now I have no, I had Nvidia before, now I have AMD. So everything is completely different, completely switched, and it just works. So I just didn't have to use this Disco configuration since forever. But I guess since everything is flake ports in my configuration, this works. If I have to reinstall it, we will see. I'll probably make a video about it. I don't know. Is there an option for donation? Not yet. It's just a test. I mean, if you want, you can go to Coffee and donate there. I will read the donation, but I didn't set up any donation alerts or anything. My phone is going blank. Oh, is the stream working? Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's working. My phone started showing the thumbnail for some reason. 96 people, guys! What the hell? That's too many people. That's crazy. Uh, Let me read some more comments. This is so stressful, you know, talking in front of so many people. Usually when I'm recording my videos, I just record in small pieces. So I record one piece of audio, then the next one, then the next one. And it takes like 4 or 5 hours to do 5 minutes because I'm not very good at talking English real time, as you can see. I make some mistakes. What car are you driving? I don't have a car and I also don't have a license. Uh, I can't really imagine you speaking Russian or Ukrainian. Really? Let me try, let me give you some. Добрий день, я розмовляю українською, так, я з України. Next question. How old are you? I am 21. Almost 22. Hello, VimJoyer. I also enjoy Vim. I am still getting the hang of it, but I've been using LazyVim for work stuff as of late. I see the vision. Yeah, Vim is awesome. I love Vim. Vim is my favorite editor. It's like, you know, the first thing I did after switching to Linux was install Vim because Linux is nice and everything, but Vim is really the thing that you get when you start getting into open source, you know. So I just love Vim. Your Ukrainian sounds English, really? Maybe it's because I'm just speaking English right now, so my mind did not quite switch to it. Um, Oh, we're streaming right now. Yes, we are streaming. 94 watchers. If we get to 100 watchers, I will do Vim reveal. No, just joking. Never mind. You'll see the Vim. What distros did you use before Nix? Before NixOS, I was using Arch Linux, of course, like everyone did probably. And I started, I think, with Manjaro. Manjaro is not a very great distro. They're known for breaking the AUR, but it was decent. I mean, I used it for like a week before switching to Arch, and then I used Arch for several years. Are you still using Hyperland? No, now I am on Neri. Take the helmet off. I cannot take the helmet off because this is an image. Actually, if we are streaming again, if I make another stream, I will try to make this thing on the right jump around like in the videos. I think that would be pretty nice to have some VTuber-like experience. Oh, wow. 101 person. That's crazy. That's just insane. What the hell? 100 watchers and you post your NVF config. You know what? My config is actually public, and it has been public for a while. You can just go to vimjoyer.com. I mean, not vimjoyer.com. You go to github/vimjoyer/nixconf, and there you go to. I mean, it's pulled up on the screen I have here. Nixconf modules wrap programs Neovim, and here I have my Neovim configuration. It's half Lua, half Nix, because I still need a lot of Lua stuff to work with videos, like my video plugins here. They are all public. I mean, if you want to record videos in Vim like I do, they are all public. You can just go and copy all of this stuff. I'm not sure if it's pushed yet. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. But whatever. It's all public. Vimger VTuber incoming. Yeah. You were one of the main guys who brought me to NixOS. Oh, nice to hear. That's nice. I have to finally switch to NixOS because my main Arch is becoming more and more unstable. Yeah, that's the thing with Arch Linux. When I was using Arch Linux, the primary reason why I didn't like it was because it was not inconsistent, but dangerous, you know. I was working and I wanted to use Linux at work and I didn't want it to break, so I had to find some solution. I was going to either use like Ubuntu or something, or switch to something more stable, more solid, that's not breaking and that stays here, you know. Do you use a GUI IDE? No, I am only using Vim. And in fact, I'm only using Vim for everything, for all the development. Actually, I was not doing that much development before I switched to Linux. Before I switched to Linux, I was, I think, yeah, I switched to Linux like when I was in the university. And before that, I was primarily like writing games in C# and Unity. And I was using Visual Studio back then. Ooh, dark times. But like, it wasn't some serious development. It was just messing around, making some small games. And ever since I started like writing software normally, I didn't immediately go to VS Code or something. I just jumped into Vim, and I was using Vim, and then of course Neovim. Um, what terminal is that? This is Kitty, my favorite terminal because it displays images and because it was very easy to set up. I actually have a configuration right here. One of my goals on this stream is to change the configuration a little bit because there are many things that have to be tweaked. I haven't touched it in a while. I need to edit it a little bit. Sorry guys if I'm missing some of the messages because the chat is moving so quickly. It's just insane. Could you boost your mic volume? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let me try. I think I have a slider somewhere here. Maybe like this. Is it better? I'm not sure which direction is. Oh, okay. This direction is more volume. Let me try. Not sure if it's getting any louder because the OBS line is not showing it. Maybe I can do it in OBS settings. Give me a moment. I think it was the same problem last time when I was streaming. Also, some people said that the mic is very quiet. Nothing changes. Yeah, that's right. Oops, well, guess I'll have to figure it out next time because right now I'm not sure what I can do about it. It's probably because I have a, how is this thing called? Where's my pipe wire? I have a denoising this filter thing, and it's probably making it same volume. What do you call it? Normalizing it, probably. I'm not sure. Probably this thing. And I don't want to turn it off because otherwise you will hear my power station, which is very loud. Some more comments. What laptop do you use? Right now, I don't have a, I mean, I have a laptop, but I'm primarily using my desktop, which I built at my last apartment, and now I just moved it here. Okay, I guess, wait, I think it's fixed right now, right? Do you hear me fine? Maybe I just need to adjust my microphone so it's sitting well. I think this is fine. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, relatively. What games, if any, are you playing right now? Actually, right now I'm not really playing any games. Currently, I'm just making videos, just messing around. Hi, Avenger. Thank you for being my favorite source of NixOS content. Oh, thank you. Any reason why you're not using Home Manager in your NixOS dendritic config? Oh, that's a good question. I guess it was addressed in the wrappers video, but primarily because I was trying out wrappers, and I just found this idea to be very nice because, with my current configuration, you can just do like nix run github vimjoyer nixconf and then just run any of my programs. So if you want my Neri, you can use Neri. If you want my Kitty, you can use Kitty, and you will just get the configuration. So they are isolated, they are separate from each other. So that's just very nice. With Home Manager, you would get your home directory polluted and everything. And this is just next level configuration stuff, when every program comes with its own config file, like within the package. It's just crazy. When I found out about it, I was just impressed. I mean, it's not like a crazily new concept or anything. It has existed before. You could just use right package, right shell application. I mean, but with the wrappers modules thing, it's just much easier. Let me read some more comments. How long have you been using NixOS? So I've started using NixOS like 3 years ago, probably. It was around half a year earlier before I started making videos about NixOS. I started making videos of big. Ah, sorry. I started using NixOS half a year earlier before I started making videos because what? Oh, I'm just completely lost in thought, guys. This is very stressful talking in front of so many people. I have to get used to this if I continue streaming. So I primarily started making videos again after I dropped the channel for 1 year because NixOS just made making videos so easy. Because with NixOS, I can just show you the code and I don't have to reproduce everything on the screen in the moment like I did with Arch. Because at first, I made like 2 or 3 videos on Arch Linux. It was 3 years ago, I think. So there was this League of Legends video and whatever, and they were pretty ass, but the bigger problem was that I just had to do everything in the moment. I had to talk in real time, I had to do the actions in real time, show you everything. And with NixOS, I don't have to have any real uh, desktop shown on the screen. I can just show you the code, show you the snippets, and just tell you that this works. Okay, because of course it will, it's reproducible, and that's just the primary thing that made me want to make NixOS videos. And also because I, of course, loved NixOS. It's an amazing operating system. What's your wallpaper now? It's the same one, exactly like it was before the mountains thing. How much delay do you have on stream? Let me check. I think it's not very long. Delay. Stream settings. I think there should not be any delay. Maybe there is some, but I'm not quite sure. Have you ever tried the Helix text editor? Yeah, of course I did. Helix is pretty awesome. If Helix had plugins, I'd probably use Helix. At least try it out, because I'm not married to any particular editor. You've made a video talking about wrappers by Lascellus, but have you heard about Nix wrapper modules and what's your opinion on that? Oh yeah, of course I've heard about it. I actually also have it in my configuration. It's right here. Here it is. I'm currently only using the Neovim module of it, and I have to continue working on it a little bit because lately I've just been a little bit busy to implement it correctly. But I will be also using some of its modules. It's pretty nice. Hey Vimjoyer, your early vids unlocked Nix for me, and I've been using NixOS for years now as a result. Wow, for years, that's crazy. Yeah, if you think about it, the channel is already like 2.5 years old. It's just insane to think about because at first I was just like, okay, let me try to record this video for you guys just to see if anyone watches it about NixOS, just talking about NixOS. And it got like 400 views, and I was like, what? 400 views? That's insane. And I just decided to continue making some videos about it. Really enjoy the stream. You have a pleasant voice and your English is very good. Oh, thank you. That's crazy. Because I don't think my English is very good. It's just all over the place. I have a lot of stuttering and all. Hi, do you know where I can find Nix Flake configs using dendritic pattern? You know where you can find them? Actually, since like 2 hours ago, I have, can I switch here? No, here? Oh, yeah, there it is. Vimjoyer.com website. Yeah, I just updated it, and here you have flake parts example, dendritic flake, and you have a very nice website where you can hover over stuff and see how everything works. For example, you have a output here, you can hover over it and it shows you what this output does. Here, NixOS system output of your flake for system hostname. I made this website like 5 days ago for the previous video so I can upload code snippets for the videos, but I also wanted to add some nice configurations here, some NixOS files, Nix files, so you can just hover and see how everything works. I think this will be useful for some beginners because with Nix files you don't always know what's happening on every line when you begin. When I was beginning to use NixOS, I didn't know what the with expression was, what let and in meant, and everything, And here you can just hover over it and it says, let and in expression can be used to assign names, bindings to expressions for repeated use or to improve readability. And there you have an example of it. This took like 1 day. But if you want to check dendritic pattern example, here it is on vimjoyer.com/nix/dendritic. I'm not sure if it's actually working. I haven't tested it. I just quickly threw it around by taking some parts from my video. But I think it should be working, and it's a nice example. And also you can, check my configuration, check configurations from some of the guys on the Discord server. Let me read some more comments because I'm too deep in thoughts. If only I could sort questions somehow, because chat is moving so quickly. It's insane. I learned Nix because of you. Now Nix is my daily work for a living now from 6 months. Your guides have a positive impact for life. Thanks so much. Oh, thank you. Your site seems to be working just fine. Really, really nice to look at. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure if this website is working well on mobile because the last time I tested it, there was an issue with let me check with this. If you open something, it starts moving the view around. Oh, it doesn't seem to be happening right now. Ah, here it is. Yeah, if you click on the side on mobile, it starts moving it around. So I have to fix this, but otherwise it works. Otherwise it's fine. You can turn on slow chat. Slow chat? I'm not sure what that is. Will it just slow down the chat? I want to see all the comments. I don't want to restrict you guys. Let me think. I also don't know where to turn on this slow chat feature. Impermanence video when? Great question. I don't know. Maybe soon, maybe not soon. We will see. Hopefully soon. The only problem of the impermanence video is that it's very difficult to pull off, you know, impermanence. Half of it, the setup is imperative because unless you use Disco, but still you have to set it up, you have to spin up a VM to test it and everything. Last time I made an impermanence video, it had so many issues. There was a comment at the top saying there's like 7 issues. So the next time I make an impermanence video, I just want to make it work first time, so nobody has to go to the comment section and just fix the mistakes from the video. Mm, gonna play Silk Song, maybe. I'm not sure. I actually haven't progressed much in Silk Song. I'm at second chapter there, and I just dropped it temporarily. Maybe I will finish it. Do you have a tutorial on how to build a Nix config using a GitHub workflow? No, not yet. Maybe I will. Probably. There's so many ideas. I want to make a lot of videos. One video on my mind is about JJ, you know, the Jujutsu thing. It's pretty cool. I'm using it for my configuration here for committing and stuff, you know. It's like Git, but slightly cooler. So for the last how many months? For quite a while, yeah, I've been using this JJ since last year, and I really love it. I want to make a video about it. I'm actually actively playing Silksong, writing code, and watching this on NixOS. Nice. Yeah, and actually, all the games that I've been playing for the last almost 3 years have been on NixOS, because NixOS is the best. Wait, why is there so much Yuri? Where? Is it broken? Is it something broken? No. I have to log on to some comment. So many messages, so many messages. It's crazy. Current viewers 135. What? That's just insane. What the hell? How is there so many people? Maybe it's because it's evening. Last time I started the stream, it was like morning for everyone. There are no really current Python development videos since your video on it. Yeah, I only had one video in Python, and unfortunately, I have not done any more since. But I think on my website, if I did not forget to include it, there might be an example. Um, did it break? Where is my? Where is my? Ah, here it is. Okay. Here I think Python. Oh yeah, I have a vimjoy.com/nix/python, so there is just one small development shell example, but that's pretty much nothing. I've shown this in the video. Mm, I switched and learned how to use NixOS because of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mm, a video about setting up Node.js and Astro. Oh yeah, I think actually I should make a video about Node.js because Node.js is a pretty difficult thing to set up even without Nix. You have such a huge ecosystem with everything. You know, you have TypeScript, you have to set up TypeScript compiler, you have to set up a bundler and everything. And with Nix, it only gets harder. 200 viewers and elbow reveal. Elbow reveal. Uh, if we get 200 viewers, I will reveal. I don't have a webcam, so I don't have anything to reveal. Do you think it's worth to switch existing NixOS config to dendritic pattern? If you want it, I mean, dendritic pattern is very nice. It made my NixOS configuration much easier to reason about. Like every file in my config currently is dendritic, and it just made everything much simpler. If you want, you can give it a try, but really, if you have a like decently small NixOS configuration, you don't really have to switch to it. If you are not exporting many packages and shells, even my configuration, it's pretty small. If you look at it, it's just like not that many modules. It's only 2 hosts and 0 shells, a couple of packages and all. But even then, making it dendritic was, I think, a pretty good decision. Is Vimjoy website open source software? Not yet, but I think I will upload source when I am finished with the basics. Oh, I actually haven't switched stream to scene one. I was talking about my code, showing around the modules, and then you only see the website. Oops. Okay, I think now it's back. Yeah. Okay. Mm, Does the lack of SE Linux or AppArmor support makes NixOS any less secure for desktop use? Also, do you use secure boot? No, actually, I'm just brute forcing, I mean, raw dogging, if you can say that, everything on NixOS. I don't really use any secure boots or any extra security layers because I don't really care much, honestly. I mean, it would be nice to, and I guess it would also make a very nice tutorial, but maybe later we will see. Mm, you, Vimjor, and Tony are two YouTubers that introduced me to NixOS collab incoming. Maybe. We will see. I'd love to collab with Tony. He's one of my best friends on the Discord server, just like everyone else on the Discord server who is messaging there every day. SE Linux was packaged recently. The module is in the working. Oh, nice. I actually haven't really looked into that much. I know that it exists. I know what it does, but I haven't ever set it up. Okay, bye. I'm about to go to focus on the setup. All right. Wish you luck. See you next time. I didn't realize people had actually met Tony. I mean, not IRL. I did not meet Tony IRL. I only met him on the Discord server. Let me find some nice question. I have skipped so many questions. I'm so sorry, guys. I have to somehow either enable slow chat or I don't know, because it's very difficult to catch questions. Oh, there's one. Hi Vimjer, what do you think about NixOS Mobile and do you plan to release a video about it? I have a Pixel and I think it doesn't support NixOS Mobile, so until I get some phone that can support it, I'm not gonna make a video, but if I do, I will, for sure. What's your opinion on determinate Nix? Oh, I think they're cool. We made a collaboration 2 times. What's your hardware? Oh, I can show it right now. Uh, Here, fast fetch. There it is. You can see my setup right here. Right now I'm only showing you the terminal and nothing else, but maybe next time I will set it up so I can stream the entire screen. I just didn't want to have any like outside windows shown on the screen right now because I didn't clean my desktop. But next time maybe we will have a stream with more stuff. Mm, I thought you didn't have a webcam. Yeah, I don't have a webcam. I only have this thing on the right. And actually, this image is already like 1 year old. I keep using the same images because I don't have a place to make more photos. I'll probably make more photos later. Where's your bar? Right now, you cannot see my bar, but it's actually there. I just hide it because I'm only streaming one window. Mm, Today I learned Vimjor uses BTRFS. Yeah, BetterFS. I am using it primarily because it was very easy to set up. I'm actually not very good at all the hardware stuff, at all the disk management things. When I was setting up impermanence, I asked Ioga Master to help me, so even my disk configuration is not even written by me. I can easily admit that I am not very good at this stuff. I like software much more than hardware. When it comes to hardware things, when it comes to disk management and all of that stuff, I am just pretty good at it. Where are you from? I am from Ukraine, and I am currently in Ukraine. Never replace the photo, old photo forever. Oh yeah, I will just keep this inanimate photo right here in the bottom right corner. No, I mean, I have more photos actually. I have let me try. Image 2. I have this nice point image right here. I can try to make them switch when I talk. So when I'm talking, it starts jumping like this, and then every time I talk, it's like in the videos, but not right now. Or I can I can place it right here. Try to boop. Nice. Now you cannot see the code. I started using NixOS about a week ago. Tried it, ditched it, came back. You recommended on a video. Uh, You commented on a video on my second channel before. Could you maybe review my NixOS config? Actually, yeah, if you guys want, I can make some NixOS config reviews today. Just send the... Just wait. Don't send the link because YouTube will probably block it. But if you guys want, you can send your configurations and we can just take a look at them. But just write GitHub space name space and repo name so YouTube doesn't block it. Mm, make this pointer WimJoy cursor theme. Oh yeah, so you just have a pointer on the desktop. We got cloned WimJoy before GTA 6. Oh yeah, for sure. Mm, in the Discord. Oh, okay. No, right here. Just send it right here. I will see you guys config files, all of them. Ladas, I already saw your config. I don't need to see it as 100th time. Let's just check the first one. From Susan comments. We will take a look at some more configurations today. I will just... Let's check the first one. Boom. I will clone the repos because I don't want to show the browser. Let me try. Okay, so here we have the first... Oh wow, that's a lot of inputs. So here we have a Flake parts configuration with a lot of inputs, some of them unused, I see. Really bad, really bad. You have to use all of your inputs, otherwise why are you fetching them? And there we have some overlays, some NixOS, and everything is top level. Oh wow, that's a lot of nesting. I mean, I can already see that this configuration is more or less advanced because you're using Flake ports, and I see you have one or more hosts, maybe several hosts. But this amount of nesting is crazy. If I had to give an advice on this configuration, it's probably to clean up your flake, because right now you have 200 lines in your flake. And for example, in my flake is not the best example I could show you. You can take a look at some better flakes, but even mine only has 30 lines. And well, yeah, that's because it is flake parts and it's dendritic. But even then, I think you can always make a flake that makes smaller, because right here there's a lot of stuff happening. You cannot even take a look at it fully. You have to do this. Okay. So yeah, I guess it's a nice configuration. There is a lot of inputs. Everything must be working if I mean if you're using it. But yeah, I can just immediately tell you that you have to make it slightly smaller. You can separate it into flake parts modules. We can just quickly take a look at the next configuration, because I see you guys sent a lot of configurations already. Oh wow. Is Yuri your real name? Yes, Yuri is my real legal name that I use IRL. Where is my chat? Why I lost my chat? Here it is. Next config. No Man's Labs. Let's copy this one. I will close this tab, open new tab. And let's take a look at the next configuration. Program failed. Oh, is it because it's capitalized? No. Did I not copy it correctly? Something's wrong. I can feel it. By reviewing your guys' configurations, right now I am losing the chat very fast. Okay, let's do it the other way. Let's just. Oh, oh no, I got Sprite covering the code. Oh no. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me quickly remove it altogether. Yeah, and I'll make this one smaller so you can see the code. Sorry, guys. This is the first stream, so I'm a little bit all over the place. I was using all the imports, but then at some point I had to move some of the things to a private repo. Oh yeah, I just probably forgot a dot. No, I was just not copying it. Okay, let's do it the other way. Everyone who wants their config reviewed, or I mean, watched at, because I'm not really making any good objective reviews here, just send them to the Discord server. Open the Discord server and send it to general. Then I have a normal URL, so I will be able to copy it and take a look. Hello from the other side of Declarative OS Experience Geeks, just checking out what y'all doing here on the evil side. No, guys, you are, I mean, maybe we are evil after all, because NixOS is not proprietary, but proprietary welcoming, because we have unfree software. Where Discord server? Discord server is at, let me show you the URL. Haha, promoting the Discord server. Let me pull up a URL of the Discord server on the stream so you can see it. It is here. So everyone who wants to send some config for review, just go here. You from Ukraine? Yes, I am from Ukraine. That's right. Okay, we got the first configuration already. Let's take a look at the first configuration. If anyone wants this URL, you can just go to any video and the first one in the description is gonna be there. Can't you just add Discord link to the description? Oh yeah, that's right, thanks. I probably can. Let me see if I can do that real quick. And description. Copy this. All right, now in the details of the stream, you will see this. You will see. You just popped on my recommendation. How are you? I'm good, thanks. Oh, sorry guys, I'm missing so many questions. All right. Let me find the first configuration that was sent here. Okay, this was actually the first one. Oh, we got a donation. Thank you, Susan Comments. I'm not sure what this currency is, but thank you. It means a lot. Okay, next configuration. Let's quickly. I will review one config, then answer some questions, then review next config, and so on and so forth. Let's see how that goes. Flake. All right, so here we have a standard configuration, as we can see, with the, I guess, inputs on the bottom, right? Yeah, inputs are on the bottom. I actually like when inputs are at the top. Is that your real voice? No, I'm using AI in real time. Yeah, to change it. Actually, I sound like a, I don't know, like a robot or whatever. It's Romanian money. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know where Romania is. I wasn't in Romania, but it's a nice country. Maybe one day I will visit it. Okay, so anyway, here we have a configuration. It has a NixOS config, make flat configuration. Okay, so some custom logic here. Nice. You can see this is an advanced configuration because this is something that I was doing before I switched to like flake parts and everything. Every time you make a NixOS configuration and then it starts growing and then you start getting more hosts and everything, you just start using conditional logic to merge everything, to import everything automatically. And I see that this is what's happening here. But everything seems pretty smooth. I'm actually not sure what am I supposed to say on these reviews. Maybe for the next time I need to prepare some, I don't know, some categories where we would be rating them or whatever. And I see there's secret management with Age. I remember I made a video about subs and I called Age age, and everyone was telling me, "Oh, it's Age because it's from some language or whatever." And yeah, it's Age, not age. Okay, so we have secrets, we have a theme, we have icons. Nice. Yeah, that's a very nice configuration, and also docs. Wow, that's very good. Docs. Oh yeah, nice. That's a lot of stuff. I need to write documentation for my configuration too, because people are always talking about it, and everyone wants to know what's happening there. And my configuration is just, undocumented completely. Maybe it's because it's semi self-documenting a little bit, but not much. All right. Uh, I guess we can wrap up the review of this repo. It's very nice. I'm not sure what to say, guys. What is it that you're using to browse files? I'm using mini files. It's a mini plugin for Neovim, and it's very nice. It's like oil.nvim, except you have those nice little windows. And you know what? Ladas, this is addressed to you specifically. You can edit it like a buffer. You see, you can select it, change it, write something, it changes here. You can edit files like this. It's really just like oil, but in small windows. So yeah, it's just like oil. I just remember that we had an argument about this on the Discord server where we were talking that yes, I am still mad about it. I still remember it. No, I'm just joking, but whatever. Mm. Oh, so it's like built-in directory thing in Emacs. I actually haven't used Emacs, so I'm not sure. I only briefly took a look at it, and it was so difficult to use, so I just I started using Vim immediately. For the next time, can you turn up the microphone like 20%? Yeah, for sure, definitely, because everyone is saying that microphone is very quiet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sure what to do with it right now. I guess I need to just configure it differently. Hello. Yeah, what keyboard do you use? Oh, sorry, I haven't answered this question. I have a custom keyboard. I have an image of it on my Discord server in the announcements. I guess you have to scroll very far up to see it. Maybe I can pull up a picture on the stream somehow. Give me a second. Copy image or open image in new tab. Here it is. Oh yeah, I guess I can. I just need to do this. And this. Here it is. I have an image right here. This is the keyboard that I am using. It's pretty nice. Actually, ever since I took this picture, the case changed because I have reprinted it. I asked my friend with a 3D printer to reprint it. But it is pretty nice. My good friend made it for me, and it's very, very nice. It's solid. Hmm. Wait, you still use Discord with age verification and AI scanning? Yeah, that's a very popular topic right now. You know about this Discord thing? I think it is slightly overblown actually because first, I'm not using any of the features that they are trying to take away from me, and second, scanning has been there for like forever. If you haven't noticed, then Discord has been scanning servers for ages and ages, and it has always been reading your messages. I mean, it's an evil company. They are always doing it. The only reason why I'm using Discord is because all the people are there and everyone is chatting using Discord. So that's why we have a server. But I guess if everyone wants, we can also make a matrix bridge. I can try to connect it, try to fix it, because we had a matrix server some time ago. Yeah, Discord scanning messages. Discord has been scanning messages for forever. People are saying it as if it's some new kind of concept. You know, to me, it seems like the only thing that we are losing are 18 plus channels on servers. And I mean, we don't have one, and I'm not really sitting on any servers outside my server. Maybe sometimes, occasionally on the unofficial NixOS server. But to me, just this all Discord controversy seems like it's a bit overblown. Discord has been evil before. It's not getting any more evil. It's just I don't know. It's just taking away your 18 plus chats, which I'm not sure if they are even very useful. Vim, you are scanning our messages. Yes, I am actually scanning your messages. You all guys have sent a lot of NixOS configurations. I'm afraid I cannot review everything. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I can check some other ones, some random configuration. Let's take this one. We will check one more configuration, and then I promise you guys the next time when we have a stream, I will come up with a better way to review them. Not like we did right now, where I'm just taking a small look at the configuration. Oh, look at this. This is a flake parts configuration. Wait. Oh, yeah, yeah. Nice. I see that the structure looks suspiciously similar to my structure of my flake parts configuration. Or not. Oh, whatever. Okay, here we have wrappers and flake parts. Wait, this also looks a lot like my configuration. I guess it was expired, right? This was heavily inspired from my... Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's nice. I mean, you guys can always take my configuration. It's not copyrighted. I see that this configuration is very nice because it was inspired by my configuration. Oh, yeah, and I see all of these packages here. Very similar to what I have. Nice. I mean, there's not much to say. I guess this configuration is perfect because it's similar to my configuration. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, guys. You see my keyboard. Oh, no. I once again forgot to switch. I need to get a second monitor. This is so stupid. I'm sorry, guys. You'll need to see the files, and I'm showcasing the keyboard. Sorry. Okay, so there it is. It's, as you can see, very similar to my configuration. Here is my configuration. Here's the configuration that we are reviewing from the chat. It has several differences, several additional inputs like this one. And this is a really cool thing, by the way, guys, that a lot of people should be using. You see, flake equals false. I know that not many people know about this one because I guess I only made one video about it, and it's not a feature that is very well showcased on the wiki and everywhere, but you can fetch all the random stuff from everywhere with flakes. You have inputs, and you can just tell that an input is not a flake, and it will just copy it as a file. And then from the inputs, you'll be able to retrieve a repo or a file or an image just as a file. You know, you don't have to like use any real fetchers and provide hashes and everything. You can just fetch files with flakes, and then it will just store the hash in the flake.log file, and you have this file in the inputs. Very nice. I love this approach. I am not using any of that stuff in my configuration right now, but because I don't really have anything to fetch. But if you need to fetch some files and you are using flakes, take a look at this thing. Just write flake equals false, and then you can access this from... let's just check where it is accessed in this configuration. Here you see, in an overlay, we have, I guess this is a font or what, we have src equals inputs equals sf mono liga src. So the src of a derivation here is just coming from the inputs, and there's no need for hash or anything. That's just really cool. Just joined. Hello. Um, he didn't have a second monitor. No, I don't have a second monitor, right? Because I have moved recently, so I had to leave my old monitor at my previous place. I actually sold it very fast. I was leaving very fast. So now I only have one small monitor, and I don't really see what's happening on the stream. I have to take a look at my phone every time. Hey Vimjor, thanks for all the help you do. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for joining in. We have 111 concurrent viewers. That's crazy, guys. That's like 5 times more than the previous time. It's just insane. I'm a little bit tired from all the talking right now because I did not really expect that this stream would go so well. I was going to start it, then see like 10 people join in and then leave it. But it seems like there's a lot of people who want to watch a stream today. Maybe because it's evening. What are your thoughts on Geeks? I mean, Geeks is nice. I haven't really used it, but I really don't like that the fact that I have to fight with it to get unfree software. I know that there is a proprietary repo on it. I remember it has a very funny name, but to me, it just feels like that's a lot of wrestling with the operating system to get it done, and it's unofficially supported. I much prefer Nix packages where we have a huge repo with like hundreds of thousands of packages, and it's all like the tip of your finger immediately after you install NixOS. To me, NixOS just seems like a better choice than Geeks, but I guess competition is always great. Competition is always amazing. In 1 second, guys. Wow, it's so hard to be a YouTuber, have to pronounce things properly, geeks. Yeah, I was pronouncing it as Guix, but then I found out that it's pronounced geeks, which is crazy. Um, I suggested the config review on my config was missed. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm not reviewing all the configs because it's just the chat is so fast. I have so many configs to review. I'm not sure if I will have time to review everything today. But if you want, I can review yours real quick. Wait, where's the message? One moment. Oh no, I just lost the message. Oh, there it is. Let's just review this config real quick. Boom. All right, and here we have another. Oh, this configuration is pretty clean, I see. We have one NixOS system with one module and another module for Capuchin. I'm not sure how to pronounce Capuchin still. I already said about it on the server that this word scares me. And one configuration.nix. Configuration.nix is right here. Yeah, I see this is a pretty basic, pretty nice configuration, I see. Everything is well separated into modules. We have a file with packages. Oh, the only suggestion I can immediately tell you right now is that you should probably start splitting it into more modules, even though it is already split into several modules. I guess it's always better to just separate it all by concerns. You have all of these packages here right now. If you have one system, that's fine, I guess. But if you were planning to get another laptop or something, and there you don't want to have your, for example, gaming setup, because I see there you have this OSU thing, the game, and you have all of these packages. It would be nice to separate it, for example, to a gaming module and to several other modules. Or is it? No, this is all is not gaming, right? You have a Neri in one file, you have game mode, so this is a solid start, I would say. You have stuff separated, but you don't have it separated by concern. So the only advice I could give here is that you should try to separate it by concern. For example, you have a gaming module, and you put programs.game mode there, and you put your also there, and well, that's it. Also, these inputs packages right here, they should probably also be put into another file, because right now I see 3 of them. It looks a little weird when you have them among all the other packages. All right. How does VimJR sound like with the helmet on? Like I sound right now because I'm wearing the helmet. Just kidding. Okay, so we checked another configuration. I see that all of you guys really want to see your configs checked on the stream, so maybe we will just go in order again and check another one. So we have checked this one. We have not checked this one, so this one is next. Let's just go and review some configuration. Doesn't matter. Git clone this by Cactus. Why can I not open it? Blocked? Because it has direnv. I will just remove nvarc right now because I don't want to actually evaluate anything. Oh yeah, nice. We have some pipes here. That's perfect. That's a really nice configuration, guys. You should check this out and also watch the video about this kind of syntax. Actually, as you can see, the tree sitter is not highlighting it correctly. The orange part and the white part of this symbol here, it's ligatures. It is just a pipe symbol and the arrow here, but ligatures make it look like this. But I can already see that this configuration is very nice and advanced. I don't see any unused, how do you call this? Unused inputs. Oh, I'm just losing my words, guys. Sorry. I see that there is only several inputs, which is also very nice. We have systems here. I guess systems is where the systems come from. Yes, that's right. And we are mapping each of the systems to dev shells, to formatters, and also we have a NixOS configurations set here. Import hosts. Oh, it's using npins too? Interesting. So it's like a hybrid of inputs, flake inputs and npins. That's interesting. mm, all right, we have one host, I guess, right? Yeah, we have one host, this host, and yeah, I'd say this is a very solid configuration right here. Something to be inspired by. I much prefer to use something like, oh, I see the comment. There will be some more inputs when I finish it. For now, I only added one host. Yeah, it's a very nice configuration. I love it. Oh, it's so hard to talk and and review stuff, guys. I have to really prepare for the next time if we have another video like this. I mean, stream. What's your GitHub Cactus? You can check this configuration on the Discord server. He has sent a link, and that's why I'm showing it on the stream. Oh, wow. We got another donation. Thank you. That's crazy. Your videos help me to learn NixOS. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I guess we can move on to next configuration, probably next flake, next GitHub link. Let me just take a look at it. Once again, guys, I'm sorry that I'm not reviewing it like professionally or anything because I only have so much time and I have not been prepared for all of these reviews. But I guess I can just check them out. I can highlight the cool parts, right? So we can see how each configuration is unique and different. Because, I mean, if I see some configuration where there is really something to talk about, where there are some maybe mistakes that could be addressed, then I will say it. But I guess for the most part today we will just highlight the interesting parts of the configuration. This configuration right here by Cactus, I guess, is very interesting because it uses a lot of nice logic right in the flake, and it doesn't seem to be very overly complicated. You can immediately see what is happening everywhere. So, like, great configuration. Whew, let's move on to the next one. Git clone. This one. Once again from the Discord. Have a glass of water. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks. Whew, gotta stay hydrated. Yeah. When I'm talking so much, my voice starts to deteriorate. I guess it's also probably very noticeable in the videos because in the beginning of every video, you can hear that I'm speaking very clearly, and you can like see that I have drank a lot of water or whatever. But by the end of every video, I always have a voice like this. After I'm done talking for 1 hour, I always just start sounding like this. Okay, so we have the next configuration right here. I already see that there is some AI stuff for Claude. All right, let's open the flake and see. Wow, that's a lot of inputs, and each one of them is commented. That's like how many? 78 lines of inputs. Nice, that's a lot of fetching right here. Mm, it would be nice if I had some way to show you the configuration that I'm reviewing right now on the stream. Maybe for the next time I have to make it so I have some panel and you see the GitHub link. Maybe that would be nice. Or I can just start showing you like, I have an idea. Let's try this. Let's just switch it to scene 2 where I have my browser. And then I will just start pasting it right here. So you guys just see GitHub, because here we can straight up see the link and we can review them like this, I guess. So in this configuration, we have a lot of inputs. We have Stylix, we have NH, all the best software, we have SOPs, we have Rust overlay, so I guess it's also used for development. Yes, this is ungoogled Chromium right here because my primary browser is Firefox and I did not want to have any suggestions from the plus sign show up here and dox myself or whatever. All right, so we have outputs here. Outputs are using Blueprint. All right, that's interesting. I have heard about it, but I actually haven't used it. So that's interesting to see how it works. NixOS configurations. Where does this come from? Oh, it's inheriting from from Blueprint. Wow. All right. All right. Okay, I actually don't know how this thing works. I have to take a look at it. Some people from the comments suggested that it's pretty interesting. Let me see if the are the comments still working? Because is everyone just listening and not commenting? Because the comments stopped moving. Or did I lose internet? I hope I didn't lose internet. Okay, no, I see another comment. All right. So we have not lost our connection, I hope. We have a hosts directory. We have 4 hosts here. Nice. One Darwin. Okay, so this is... Ah, okay. I guess this Darwin configuration is not very extensive. Here we have... Okay, so I guess... yeah, I haven't actually looked into this thing, into Blueprint, but I guess with Blueprint you have pretty normal configuration files. It's not like wrapped with any extra sets or anything. We have some packages here in this configuration, some custom scripts. That's nice to see. Yeah, this configuration is just amazing. It's you can see that it is very professionally made. Once again, I'm just not sure what to talk about here when I say good configuration. I can just say that it's good and that's it. But one thing to highlight here is that it's using Blueprint. So if we try to Google it, let me try. Blueprint Nix. So it's using this thing by NumPy. It's like one of the other frameworks for making flakes. Yeah, as you can see, Blueprint is an opinionated library that maps standard folder structure to flake outputs. So once again, must be a very nice project. I have not really looked into it, but maybe I should, and maybe I should make a video about it. This configuration right here uses it. I guess let's just move on to the next one. This one is very good. Maybe I can also try... what can I do? Can I somehow... it would be nice if I could somehow show Discord here as well, but this is my other browser. Let's go to... Oh, this one. Let's go to this one. By Vigs. Is your name pronounced Vigs? I'm actually not sure, sorry. I have seen your name hundreds of times, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it, just like all the other names that I see. Here we have... I'm not gonna read it, let's just take a look. We have a flake, and this flake is flake parts. Let's go. Nice. With a custom import tree logic. That's perfect. As you can see, guys, this is an alternative to what you guys maybe saw in the flake parts video. As you can just use a like custom function to import your files recursively, because in the video I showed you how to use it with how by Vix, how is it called? Import tree. That's right, with import tree. But this right here is an alternative to it. You can use a custom function which will filter your files by extension, as you can see right here. File dot has extension nix and doesn't have a prefix underscore. So all files that have a Nix extension and don't have a prefix underscore will get imported as modules to your flake parts configuration. This is just one of the approaches that you could take, and this one saves you an input, so nice to see. Right here you can take a look. And otherwise, let's check the modules. In modules, we have hosts. One host, as we can see. Once again, everything is flake parts based. What about dirs directories? It doesn't touch directories. I mean, it will it will just import the Nix files. This thing right here. It will only take a look at the Nix files that have extension .nix, because it's a file filter function. We have one host. We have some NixOS modules. A lot of NixOS modules, in fact. Module for user with options, some services with lib. Actually, this thing, one thing that I'm gonna say right now is that you guys should try to avoid writing with lib, because even if you are not using any LSPs or whatever, with lib is not the best thing to use, because it brings everything from lib to the context, and you're just gonna lose all the completion if you at some point try to set it up. Because if you, for example, try to use some symbol right here, if you write some other option and write a symbol that doesn't come from anywhere, Nix will just automatically assume that it comes from lib. And the problem here is that it might not be in lib. So if you want to take anything from lib in your configuration files, it's better to just write lib.something, or maybe just use a let and in expression and inherit from lib, because by using with lib, you are just shadowing all of the symbols that you have inside this body of the with expression, and it just makes completion like impossible. It will just assume that everything comes from lib. If that makes sense. I'm not sure if I'm like explaining it correctly on the stream. I'm just yapping and yapping. But if that makes sense, you guys should just try to avoid using with lib or with packages too. If you need to use with keyword is primarily made for like packages, with packages and stuff. All right, but otherwise, this configuration is very solid. It's flake ports. Oh, and another thing, guys. We found another thing. This right here is not needed. In any of the modules, you don't have to explicitly write the argument, because modules can also be just sets. Modules don't have to be functions, so this can be just dropped, this ellipsis and a parameter right here. If you just remove it, it will work fine. Your module will work, because modules, once again, can be functions, can be sets. Or yeah, you can do a lot of things. Let me just show you. I will switch it to the scene here, the one that we had before. I have to actually close all of these files that we were reviewing previously, and I will show you something. I hope I have switched the scene. Yes, I have. Check this. We have a NixOS module right here, or a flake parts module, or a home manager module, doesn't matter. Here it is. This is the standard structure. You have packages, lib, whatever. Right here, you don't have to write this. You can write like parameter. This is also a very valid, very normal module. It will work, and it will have packages. So if you write environment system packages equals, you can write param.packages.neovim. This is a valid module that will work, because param is just a parameter. And just like this here, you can also just write this if you don't need any packages, if you want to drop it, if you want to use a flake parts module or a whatever module without a parameter, you can just drop it. You don't have to write this, because an empty set is also a valid module for NixOS, for Home Manager, for flake parts, or any other system. You can just write this. Just a quick note right here for you guys. Let's go back to the review. Boom. Switching scenes is great. Once again with lib here, but we already talked about it. Otherwise, seems like a very solid flake parts configuration. Pretty good one. Let's read some comments. Cursor animation. Oh yeah. Let me quickly switch back to the Vim editor. I have a cursor animation because I'm using Kitty, so there is an option in Kitty. I can show you. It's in my configuration. Right here. Cursor trail. So Kitty has all of this stuff built in if you want to have a cursor animation like this. I know some people don't like it, but I like it. It reminds me of Neovim trails, right? It's pretty nice. You can enable it with cursor trail equals 3 in your Kitty configuration. I low-key stopped paying attention, then came back to some high-level shit. It's not high-level shit, it's just basic Nix stuff. There's a total of 3 NixOS users, so a formatter tier list will definitely be a 2-minute video. Actually, I think I have a formatter video. If you want to take a look, I have a video called Neovim editor setup. And there I'm talking about language servers, about formatters, but it is a little bit outdated, if I do say so. Mm, all right. What else do we do? I guess we can move on to the next configuration, right? Maybe. Let me open the next one and see how it goes. The problem is that I'm not sure if all the people who send the configurations even people are even here still. So maybe I have to restart or what? I don't know. Okay, let's do it like so. we do what? How do I select configurations fairly so we have reviews of them fairly? Because right now I'm just picking it randomly. Mm, Maybe I need to make a chat or something. Let's do it like so. Um, on our Discord server, I have so and also so we don't spam in general, right? Because right now it's the general is so spammed. Open the Discord server. In the upload section, we have the Vimgur is live notification. On this notification, I will make a thread. Right? Can I do it? Yeah. Thread. I think everyone can write there, right? So just open that thread, and in that thread, send your configurations one by one, and I will be reviewing them and then deleting them, or maybe marking them somehow, just so we don't lose track of everything. Oh, I see. We already got a discussion page. Wait, guys. Sorry, it's all so unorganized. I should have asked. Yeah. Okay, no. Let's delete this thread right now, and we have a text flake chat, and inside of it you can make posts, and you can post it. Probably, right? It works. It probably works. Oh, okay, wait, guys. Oh, all right. Okay, so now I see it. Now I see it, and we can start from the bottom. We will start from this configuration. Right now on the stream you see what? You see them, so we switch to browser. All right. Oh, nice. This one comes with an image. That's nice. Nord theme, right? This is actually a very similar theme to what I use. I love these bars on the left. It's very nice. Let's check the flake. All right. Here in the flake, we have only 4 inputs. Very nice and clean. And also this configuration overall I see is pretty basic. Not using any flake parts or any frameworks. Just an overall basic nice configuration. We have a home manager module. We have a module that is using home manager, using extra special orgs, backing up stuff. And let's take a look at some modules. In the modules, oh, as you can see, this here is correct. This module is dropping the parameter because you can do it. And oh wow, that's a lot of files. I think I have way less files than this. Everything is nice and separated. Yeah, this is perfect. This, guys, is an example of a very good, solid, basic NixOS configuration. So it's very readable. You understand what it does because the structure is normal. You don't have any difficult conditional logic, which some people like, some people don't like. But this configuration is just solid and nice. I see that all the all the bad patterns are avoided. Overall, it's just solid and nice. There we have some home modules, and also separated for desktop and CLI stuff. Very nice. Yeah, you can submit your configuration if you want. Whew, it's so difficult to talk for 1 hour like this. Gotta stay hydrated. Also, I'm talking very fast. I guess there's not much to say about this configuration, it's just solid, it's just pretty good. Pretty good, following all the... Wait, how do I go back? Like this. Following all the good structures. And also the readme is very nice, even with this nice little icon right here. I have to write a readme for mine as well at some point. If you want to submit your configurations, you can open Discord. It has not been an hour, in fact, it has been an hour and 20 minutes, which is why my voice is so bad. Let's check the next one, shall we? We have a chat in Discord where you can place your configurations. We have gone back and forth between general and announcements, but right now we have a separate thread. Let's check the next one. Copy. Boom. There it is. All right. Codeberg once again. Oh, nice. Wait, can you see it? Yeah. Okay. Uh, there it is. I accidentally opened it in another window. Vimjoer, I'm watching. I'd appreciate feedback. You just pushed the change so fast, right? Yeah, 1 minute ago. Nice. 180p. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot go above 180p because my screen is only 180p. So, sorry guys. If I get enough donations, I will get a new one. But until then, we are stuck with 180p. All right. So here we have only several inputs. NVF, nice. We have NVF. We have a, once again, pretty basic configurations with let and in and a NixOS configuration. NixOS configuration called Nixie, using a module, a home manager configuration module, and a home manager module, as well as some Spotify module. Nice. Nothing to complain about here. And in the modules, we have quite a lot of modules. Oh, also development stuff here. Oh, this one is, I guess, this one belongs to the shell, probably. I think if you want one suggestion, then you should probably move this to a shell. Make some shell with Python. Actually, make a shell with Python like this. Yeah, I actually haven't configured OBS much. I think I can do this. Right now you will see it full screen, but now I don't see the chat because I have chat floating, and for some reason it disappears when I make it full screen. So right now you'll have to put up with the black bars. Sorry, guys. Anyway, the only complaint here, I guess, the only thing to complain here about is that you should probably move this to a shell, but if you prefer to have it in a module, that's fine with me as well. You have games. Nice, also separated here. Prism Launcher, nice, some Minecraft. Additional programs, FFmpeg. Are you recording videos in Minecraft? Or using some mod that needs FFmpeg or what? That's interesting. Media, Spotify right here. Spicefy actually. You know what? I have tried Spotify. The only reason I'm not using Spotify is because The client on the mobile was so awful, but I guess on PC it must be nice because I saw this Spicefy client a lot. Oh, nice, also with extensions. So we have extensions declared here. I'm just reading the comments. Hmm. Oh wow, that's a lot of fonts. I just looked at the screen what I'm looking right now, and we have a ton of fonts right here. Do we have JetBrains Mono? Oh yeah, we have the best font right here, JetBrains Mono. Nice, this one is my favorite. It's from all the videos. And we have core fonts. We have some... Oh, this one is good as well. Huck, I remember I was using this one before I switched to JetBrains Mono. Huck is also a very nice font. So we have some fonts. Yeah, overall this is a solid configuration, I guess. Single host, right? Single host configuration. Also, I guess with ability to use Home Manager standalone, right? Probably, I guess. The only interesting thing here is that indentation is 4 spaces. I think Nix prefers 2, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe I just came up with it. Otherwise, yeah, pretty solid. That's a good configuration right here. Not much to say, just a nice little NixOS configuration. Not much to highlight, but also nothing to complain about. That's a nice configuration. Let's go to the next one. Where did I lose my Discord? There it is. Okay, we have another configuration right here. All right, this NixOS configuration, what's this? Rebuild. Rebuild is... Oh, we have a rebuild script. That's interesting. Oh, thank you for donation. Thank you. What does it? But there's a software that I need for college and it's Windows only. I tried making an OS on in the SSD and that in HDD, but I'm stuck in a good solution. Ah, so you're dual booting. Yeah, I mean, NixOS is pretty good for dual booting. I remember I had a dual boot setup when I purchased my previous laptop, and it had Windows, so I was not like scared to lose warranty or anything, but I just kept Windows for a little while, so I also had been dual booting NixOS and Windows for a brief moment, and it was working fine, I guess. But this configuration, back to the configuration, it has a custom rebuild script. Does it automatically git commit? Yeah, it uses git add. It also formats everything. I guess this is also a nice thing to do, guys, if you want to automatically like format everything, because many people just don't have formatting at all in their configurations, and they get pretty difficult to read. I know when people submit them with errors on our Discord server, it can be a little bit tough when you have to read a configuration where there's one option with indentation like 2 and the next line has 16 spaces or whatever. So there's that, right? Okay, but otherwise, a flake. Our flake has several inputs, and this is flake ports. Perfect, nice. This is a good beginning right here. We have SOPs, so we have some secret management here. What? Error? Okay, so we are not going to the users directory, I guess. It errors out. And wait, is the stream working? Yeah, okay. Everything is working. I have to double check everything every couple of seconds because sometimes I forget to switch scenes. All right. Here we have a gaming module with ER Patcher. Wait, ER Patcher is for Elden Ring, right? I think. Yeah, I'm using this one as well. It's very nice. You can have Elden Ring with like 4K, 144 FPS, everything unlocked. Rate limited. What? Ah, yeah, because maybe I did get rate limited because I am using it up too much. So yeah, this thing is quite cool, guys. You can check it out. It works perfectly on Linux. What else do we got here? Okay, we have Flake parts config, adding the modules module. We have a home manager module. A lot of comments right here. Wow. This is interesting. Did you follow some guide? Wait, I'm not even sure how do I check. We have some plugins here, but this part caught me off guard because there's so many comments. This must be coming from some guide or something. That's interesting. Oh, okay. I see some comments about Flake util. I'd suggest to just not use Flake util because everything you can do with Flake util you can basically do with just a one-liner script. And I know I'm also guilty of using it in one of my videos, somewhere in the beginning of the channel history. I have used Flake util in one of the videos, but really, if you want a simple Flake, you can just go with a simple Flake with no extra like frameworks or whatever. And if you want a more difficult thing, you can use Flake parts. Mm. All right, back to the configuration. We have two hosts here. Also a lot of comments. Disco? Oh, that's nice. Actually, Disco with the Flake Parts module as well. Like we were talking about it in the beginning of the stream. Oh, guys, I'm just so tired of talking already. I'm gonna review just several more configurations and then I'm just gonna end the stream, I guess, because it's so difficult to talk for so long. I have to bring a lot of water next time if we have another one. Uh, yeah, so I guess not much to talk about here. This is just a very solid configuration. Once again, I'm just not prepared to talk about good configurations here. This one is good, not much to say. We have hyper. Oh, this config. Oh, we are using sto here. GNU sto. Is it pronounced sto? I'm not sure. Sto or sto. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really like sto, but I guess if you want to keep your dot files normal and you don't want to tie them to Nix, this is a good solution. You can use GNU sto. I was using it when I was using Arch. Yeah, I need to hydrate. Whew. Oh yeah, home manager and sto right here. We have a configuration with both. And waybar. And I guess home manager is just linking it or what? No, actually home manager has all of this other stuff. That's interesting. So half of this configuration is sto and half of it is NixOS. Yeah, so note to me, for the next time I have to talk a little bit slower or less because I'm just yapping and yapping and yapping and I'm just tired of yapping right now. Okay, so let's just finish reviewing configurations for a moment and just talk about other stuff because I'm just a little bit tired. Wait, stream died? Did it? Is the stream going? No, I think it's going. I think it should be still working, hopefully. Yeah, the stream is going, I think, or... Wait, am I streaming Vim? Or no. Oh, never mind. My phone is just lying to me. Whatever. Because I have my stream on my phone, and right now, for a moment, I thought that it's streaming the wrong thing again. I was so confused. But it seems to be working fine. All right, so I guess let's just sit and talk for a little while because I'm very tired of speaking a lot and reviewing the configurations. Maybe we can continue doing it next time. All right. Wait, oh, my comments died on the screen for some reason, but not on my phone. That's interesting. What do you think of NixOS, of mobile NixOS? Like I said in the beginning of the stream, I unfortunately don't have a phone compatible with mobile NixOS, so unfortunately I cannot test it. But it's a nice project, I guess. When I get my hands on one, I will try to check it out and maybe make a video about it. I'm a bit confused. Is the stream really working? Is everything working? Let me just try to switch the scene, move this around, and see. If I see changes on my phone, then everything is working. And see. Okay, okay, it's working. Yeah, it seems like it's moving. Okay, yeah, because I just don't have much interactive stuff on the screen right now. I have to come up with some idea, maybe make this nice little image move, jump around for the next time. Then it will be more interesting, and you will at least understand when the stream is moving and when it lost connection. And talking about resolution, like I said earlier, the stream has very bad resolution because my PC has a bad resolution. I only have a 1080p monitor right now. I am very new to Linux, but I am enjoying the stream. Oh, thank you. That's nice. It's my second stream right now. The first one was about Silksong. I was playing Silksong like last year. And this one is, I guess, just talking over code kind of stream. Maybe we can have these more often. Got a message. Wait a second. Raid alert. Server got raided? Really? Oh wow. Something crazy is happening. What's happening here? A stream. We have a test stream. Thank you for all you do. Oh, thank you. Wait, are these new comments or are these old comments? Mm, I mean, it doesn't seem like that many people have joined the server for it to be considered a raid, is it? Let me see. Join logs. Oh wow, no, okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 30 people joined the server. What? That's crazy. We are at how many members? The same amount. Hmm. Okay, okay. So the automatic moderator is weirding out. All right, that's fine. I hope you guys can forgive me for taking small pauses between talking because at this point I have been just yapping so much for 1.5 hours and I'm not a very experienced yapper talker, especially English, like talking English real time for so long. Go get some water. Oh yeah. All right. So let's pause a stream for 1 minute. I will get more water and return. Let's try that. All right. I'm back. Let's see the comments. Canadian? No, I'm not Canadian. I am Ukrainian. Cooking stream. Maybe, maybe if I move apartment and then I have some place to cook and stream, I would make some chicken Kiev on the stream. Did I mention cold? I think I didn't. Is NixOS WimJer's first OS? No, it is not. The first operating system I used was probably like Windows XP, but the first Linux one was, I think, like either Ubuntu or Manjaro. I'm pretty sure. Hello? Stream started so abruptly nobody had time to get their food. Oh yeah, that's right. It's the same like previous time. Previous time when I started the stream, it was also very sudden, very random. I guess maybe for next time I could announce it, but I just don't need all of that attention. I don't want suddenly to have 500 people in the chat or something, all listening to my talking in real time. I mean, it's nice to have so many people watch, but at the same time, I'm also not experienced in streaming, so I'd honestly prefer it for it to be like, I don't know, more sudden, I don't know, for these kind of streams. How's the dendritic pattern working for you? I'm not sure how I feel about adding, removing imports to pick what modules I want to use. I mean, for me, the dendritic pattern seems fine. Honestly, I had options for everything previously, now I switched to dendritic, and since I only have like two hosts right now, for me it was pretty straightforward, I guess. Most of my modules are shared between those hosts anyway, but I mean, if you think about it, having options for enabling and disabling everything is slightly harder to manage because modules, modules are modules because we are thinking about modularity, about plugging stuff in, plugging stuff out, if you can say that in English. So you are having a modular setup. You are adding and removing them anyway. So I guess like it kind of makes sense to use dendritic how it is. What's your favorite feature of NixOS? Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, probably I guess the declarative configuration because you have code to declare your system. It's basically almost something that I was going for even before I tried to switch to NixOS. I was watching Luke Smith video where he was installing packages like declaratively, and I was thinking, wow, man, that's cool because you can like get onto a new computer and just start installing packages again. But at the same time, with that approach, if you want to then remove something, or if you want to sync your machine to another machine, it just all starts breaking because then you have to do everything manually, or you have to like declare an extensive list of packages or exhaustive list of packages. So I guess that only works for installing. And then I found out about NixOS and it was like game changer. Oh yeah, guys, sorry for the volume. The volume is low, yeah, I know, but there's not much I can do about it right now. For the next time, I will try to fix it. I will try to make it work correctly. Because right now, I guess my microphone has normal volume, but then I have a filter for denoising, and it is just normalizing it. I will fix it for next time. Mm, Let's read some more comments. Okay, but why aren't you making Nix configs in Cyrillic? Actually, you know what? Um, if the okay, it is visible. You can actually declare options in Cyrillic, I guess, because every option is just a set. So you can write. I will not use a specific language right now. I will just write whatever, but in Cyrillic. Like this is valid Nix, You can write this. If you have a option named whatever, but in Cyrillic, it will work. It will work on NixOS. And also you can have like emojis inside if you get an emoji. And paste it here. This is also a valid NixOS option. If you want it, you could have a configuration with these. Wait, my chat died. Oh, okay, there it is. Um, Sometimes Wimger's voice cuts abruptly right after finishing the sentence, and it sounds like his audio got cut off. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have never been known for having great audio. I think audio is the worst part of the video making, of streams and everything. It's just very difficult to set it up and also to talk and all of that. I prefer to have just um visuals, nice everything, and voice for me is like secondary thing that I have to somehow get right. Hmm, let's read more comments. Have you tried Helix Editor? I've answered this question already. Helix Editor is a very nice editor, and if it had plugin system, I would certainly give it a try. Uh, at the moment, I'm not considering switching to it primarily because there's no plugin system, and I am recording my videos with them. So I need to have some plugins, some custom plugins to use my editor. But we can actually go ahead and open Helix because it's just easy like that. With comma, boom, and we have Helix in a moment. There it is. I know how to use Helix, theme, Groovebox, boom. We have a nice configuration already. Oh, it actually uses the same key binding for editor, nice. Yeah, the good thing about Helix is that it's so intuitive. I just immediately understand how to use it without even any experience of using Helix. I know that it has this interesting line selection where first you have selection and then action instead of action and then selection, as opposed to Neovim. What is that comma command? Oh yeah, let me show you real quick. Let me show you. The comma command is this. I need to focus on my scene 2. There it is. It's a Nix community project called Comma, which basically works similarly to your Nix shells, like when you have Nix shell, Nix packages, sharp some package, and then you execute the package, but like all in one. It just searches for an executable for you and runs it. So it's like it just removes the friction from the command. Basically, you just write comma, for example, cowsay, and it will find cowsay from cowsay binary. And the good thing about this is that sometimes binaries and package names, they are just not aligned. So when you have, for example, okay, maybe not with image magic because right now magic also has magic command, but previously you had a convert command in image magic, and the package was called image magic. So if you found out that you need to use the convert command on the internet, you would still have to find out about the package called ImageMagick to actually extract that binary from there. But with comma, you could just straight up write comma, space, convert, and it would find ImageMagick. So it basically works like that. It finds the binary in the correct package and executes the command in place. This is a very useful NixOS project. Oh wow, we got a donation from Argos. Thanks. That's crazy. I wonder how much this is in Ukraine dollars. In Ukraine dollars, this is multiplied by 42. So, um, I'm bad at math. I will just ask ChatGPT. No, it's 210 Ukrainian dollars, which sounds a lot more than it actually is. Yeah, but actually, if you want to use something like this in NixOS, for those who don't know, you can also just write nix, run, nix packages, helix. It will use the default binary from Helix. You just need to know the package. But an alternative to this command is comma hx, because Helix binary is hx. How much beer does it buy? Not much, actually, not much. Unfortunately, beer is pretty consistent everywhere. What is your favorite compote? Fuck, I don't know how berries are named in English, so I'll have to Google this one. Raspberry. Okay, so I like raspberry compote. Why hasn't VimJoyer updated his name to NeoVimJoyer? Because NeoVimJoyer is just it's just a mouthful. Are you gonna really write NeoVimJoyer every time you want to ping me? Okay, let me check the statistics. We got 98 concurrent viewers, so we have dropped from 100, but that's still like 5 times more than the previous time, which is pretty insane if you ask me. Last time we had like 30. I guess if I make an announcement in the Discord server and maybe on YouTube, then we will have more people on the on the stream, but I probably not prefer not to do it until I start talking like a normal person and not like a bot. You should stream on Twitch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what are the benefits. You did announcement. No, I mean that was an automatic announcement on the Discord server. I mean, I could announce that I'd be making a stream like in advance. So, for example, in the morning, I could say, "Okay, so I'm gonna be turning on a stream in 5 hours." Okay, I'm thinking. Let's have a stream for like 7 more minutes, and then I will go do whatever else. Let's just have some questions in 7 minutes, and then we. Oh, wait, how does that work? What? New donation? Ah, okay, so coffee is connected. Wait, let me. Wait. Let me open coffee. Oh, boom, home. Okay, thanks, Xtrot, for donation. I guess after reviewing the configuration, thanks. I didn't know that Coffee actually sends messages for donations. That's interesting. When did I set this up? Do I have a integration with Coffee and YouTube? Okay, yeah, I guess I do have a chatbot. Oh wow. I'm not sure when I had time to set this up. Maybe I actually accidentally clicked this last year. But fortunately, this helped me find out that I got a donation, so thanks for donation. I will read the comment if there is a comment. Is there? Thanks for checking my config. I guess thanks for sharing it. I'm not sure if I did a very good job showcasing everything in the config because today I'm just testing out the stream feature, you know. What do you use for cursor animations in the terminal? Give me a moment to switch the scene. Here, I mean, wait, you mean animations in the terminal for cursor? So these ones, right, that you saw on the stream. This one or what? Yeah, this is Kitty. This is a Kitty option. It's right here. I already have this file pulled up because we were talking about it earlier. Cursor trail. So it just works everywhere, actually. Like not only in the editor, everywhere in your terminal, you will get a nice cursor trail similar to how it is in Neovim. You should host a Discord Iron Lung watch party unironically. I think that would be piracy, no? Because probably if you stream like copyrighted content, this is not allowed, I think. Doesn't Neovim Joyer use Sway? I don't use Sway, I use Neri right now. Any thoughts on Yam? Can it replace Home Manager? Okay guys, so the interesting thing about Yam is that I already have a video about Yam, and the only reason it's not released is because Raf asked me to delay it until Yam gets one feature. So the Yam video is ready, and like those people who are um, subscribed on a monthly based subscription, you can get access to a secret chat where you get videos earlier. I'm not sure if I talked about it much anywhere, but in that chat there is a Yam video you can check out if you want to watch a Yam video. This is sort of a promotion, I guess. I don't know. But this video is coming. It will just be coming after this feature is released. But if you want to get a earlier, underbaked version of this video, you can, I guess, get it there. Oops, missed some questions. For me, the kitty animation doesn't work in Neovim. That's weird. I think it should work out of the box. Pretty sure. Let me see. What was the command for clean Neovim? It was... clean. That's right. It seems to be working in Neovim by default. I didn't have to do any extra setup. And my whole kitty configuration is right here. Vimger make declarative music on stream with Stride. You know what? If I had to make I was actually thinking about this earlier, and if I wanted to make declarative music, I would use a thing called Strudel. Not this. This thing. Check this, it's so cool. You can just make music with code. It's basically an alternative for Haskell project, Tidal Cycles. And with Tidal Cycles, you can write music in Haskell. But the only problem with that is that Haskell is first slightly difficult to set up, but I did set it up. And I had several issues with music starting and not starting. And this thing is just in the browser. You open the website and then you start writing music. It will just play these beats. So if I have to make music for the channel, I will probably use this. More comments. Any thoughts on NixLib? I'm actually not sure what that is, NixLib. Or am I? Standalone lib for use with Nix. Oh, I'll have to take a look at this one because I'm not sure what this is. Third time is a charm. What about KI editor? KI? What is KI? Well, let's just give it a try like this, if this is the one. No. I guess I got the wrong one. And also I'm not showing the stream right. KI editor. Multi-modal editor. So like Neovim, right? Oh no, it's white. Multi-cursor structural editor. Is it in Nix packages? Half of the fun of Vimger videos is the void and silence after he stops talking for 15 seconds. I guess. That is wrong repo. The guy named... Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Let me check again. Yeah, this... no, wait. Here. There. D-U... D-U-L... I'm just copying from the phone. Hmm. Guess I'll have to do it like this. If it finds it. Okay, this one. Either way, I'm not sure what this is. But this one is a Nix library implementing the libmodules pattern, where library functions are defined as module options with built-in... Oh, so... Alright, so you have a library where... It's just module system, but for your lib. That's interesting. Nix lib double, and then you have your own library. Okay, this is interesting. I have to take a look at this. Also, I see there's integration with flake parts. Hmm. Yeah, I will have to take a look at this because I would probably have a use for something like this in my configuration. That's interesting. Hmm. You said you would end it now. Yeah, I mean, I have to end it soon because my voice is just dying. As you can see, it's just very difficult to talk after 2 hours. I'm not a good streamer, as you can see. Some people can yap and yap for like 7 hours, 8 hours. After 2 hours, I just cannot imagine going for much, much longer. What is impermanence? Oh, I'll answer this one as well. Impermanence is basically a Nix project that allows you to mount stuff onto your file system. And what it is used, I mean, it's hard to explain, but what it is used for is for making impermanent systems, where you have a system with a root like being impermanent, I guess. Well, you have to figure out the way to delete it on your own, and then, for example, when you choose a way to do it, for example, I am deleting it by just having my system be on a tempfs file system. And what impermanence does is it mounts directories onto that tempfs file system so that some of your directories are persistent. And what this does is you have only several directories on your systems that persist after everything is deleted. I mean, if that makes sense. I'm not very good at explaining stuff in real time. I'd have to sit there and come up with some explanation. But either way, it's like it's just used for primarily for cherry picking directories that you want not deleted, if that makes sense. You have some system to delete your entire file system, and impermanence handles keeping several directories alone, so they are persistent. I mean, I'm just you see, I'm just splitting nonsense right now. Also, idea for your PNG animated based on your voice. Like how Brody has it. Yeah, he does have it? Hmm. I actually haven't watched many streams myself, so I'm not sure how he has it, but I guess that's one place to get some inspiration from. I don't know, the YouTube recommend me this live stream, sir, where you write your notes while learning a language and things. Um, Honestly, I don't really write notes anywhere. Previously, I was using a project called VimWiki. This one, I have to write it together, right? VimWiki. Here it is. Here it is. It uses two formats, Markdown and also a special wiki format, and it handles everything for you, like creating pages based on dates and based on other stuff. You can like create hyperlinks. It's basically like Obsidian, but inside Vim and very ancient. Ain't you the one who edits their vids with code? Yes, I am editing my code with my videos with code. This stream has been going on for so long now. I'm just saying nonsense. Yeah, and also, by the way, I guess I can also show you guys how the videos are made because right now, before I stop the stream, which I'm promising to do for for like 20 minutes already, I can quickly go and open one of the videos. Here it is, video 72. Here I have like first, for example. This is just one of the scenes from the video, and it is all written in a custom DSL. I made like this little DSL that works with motion canvas, and here I have just basically simplified syntax for motion canvas, which I use for making videos. Like a lot of it is really just copy paste because like here, for example, as you can see, this is not something that you would write in normal production code. But for me, making this, writing this was much quicker than coming up with some sort of function. I just basically uh, wrote these several lines really quickly and I got a video. So videos are made with code. I just use this node-based system for making videos and then like it produces a video. That's how it works. I can't able to understand Obsidian. Really? I want to use Task Warrior, but I have no tasks. That's a common problem. I remember I also wanted to try using Task Warrior, but I just didn't really have a use for it, even though it's a really nice project. But like I said earlier, I really don't do notes nowadays. When I was doing notes, I was using VimWiki, but nowadays I just don't use anything at all. I have my notes in my head. When face reveal? I don't think anytime soon. Maybe if we get to this point. When we reach 1 million subscribers, yeah. What do you think about DistroBox with Nix? Honestly, I think if you need to use Nix on any other repo, on any other distro that's not NixOS, you can just use Nix itself, like not NixOS. So I guess, I mean, if you do it the other way around, if you want to have another distro on NixOS, that's a good idea because sometimes you just need to get that small Python project done or whatever, and you want to get your environment set up fast. So if you're doing it the other way around and you're installing DistroBox on NixOS, I guess that's a good valid idea. But otherwise, I guess if you want to use Nix on a normal repo or on a normal distro, then you should just use Nix, not NixOS, in a distro box. Hello to everyone who just connected. I don't understand why my stream chat on desktop stopped working. Is there any way to restart it? Live chat. Maybe like this? Oh, okay. I fixed my chat on desktop. That's nice. So now I don't have to stare on the phone. Perfect. Do you record and edit on NixOS? What software do you use? You can actually check out the previous video, like the pre-latest one on the channel. I guess, no, the third from last. So third from last video on the channel, you will find my full video making workflow there. I'm basically using this motion canvas thing, which allows me to edit videos with code. So that's pretty cool. No boilerplate makes video in Obsidian nodes. Really? Oh wow, that's interesting. And do you do something to not get rate limited on GitHub by consistently upgrading the Nix config? Actually, I don't seem to be rate limited so much because I mean, I only update like once a week or maybe twice a week. Do you stream on Twitch? I actually don't stream anywhere. This is just a test, so maybe if I stream one more time, I will also set up Twitch. I'm not sure. Maybe this is the last stream. I don't know. We will see. Have you tried microvm.nix? No, I actually haven't. I have to take a look at that. And I'm thinking, let's say 2 more minutes and I end the stream. No, okay, it's not gonna be the last stream. I bet I'm gonna make another one day. Maybe soon, I'm not sure. This one proved to be pretty nice because today we got so many new people on the stream. I mean, and old people. Not old, existing people from the Discord server, whatever. We got 86 concurrent viewers, if the YouTube is telling me correctly. So that's nice. I guess we could say maybe if you want to resub on coffee. I mean, that would be nice. No pressure. All right. Anyway, so overall, I think this stream was a success. It has lasted how much? 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's way beyond my limit, guys. So I'm gonna end it right here already. Thanks everyone for joining in. It was pretty awesome. I bet we're gonna have another one soon, so stay tuned. Check your YouTube, I guess. Maybe I will also connect Twitch. Um, I also want to answer this question. Should motion canvas be rewritten in Rust? Needs some scripting language. Railua. I think that motion canvas should stay in browser because I think like browser environment is very fitting for it because browser, is an ultimate rendering engine for stuff like this. Motion canvas primarily like handles text, images, and moving those things around. So this is like basically what websites were made to be. Other than of course the fact that motion canvas uses canvas, not actual HTML and CSS. But I mean, I guess it's just the most straightforward implementation of it. So to me, it seems like Motion Canvas should stay in browser, but it would be nice to bring some sort of, I don't know, WebAssembly system to somehow bring more ways to code your videos because JavaScript can be a little bit messy to work with, especially in Motion Canvas, where you have to like write yield every time. You have to put up with JavaScript types and everything. Anyway, okay, guys, so I'm ending the stream. Thanks everyone for joining in. I'll be on Discord afterwards. And